Most people think longevity after 50 is about medicine, diets, or genetics, but that's not the full truth. Some of the longest living people don't work harder at health, they worry less. Their bodies age slower not because life is easy, but because their minds stay calm under pressure. Calm, it turns out, is not weakness, it's protection. After 50, stress stops being just an emotion and starts becoming a physical force. When you're younger, your body can bounce back from tension, sleepless nights, and constant urgency. But later in life, stress lingers. It settles into your muscles, your blood pressure, your digestion, and even your immune system. Many people don't notice it happening because stress doesn't always feel dramatic. It often feels normal. I've seen this in myself and in people around me. The rushed mornings, the habit of checking the phone first thing, the constant background worry about money, health, or family. None of it feels extreme on its own. But together, it keeps the body in a low-level fight or flight state all day long. Over time, that state quietly wears the body down. Chronic stress increases inflammation, slows down recovery, and disrupts sleep. It pushes cortisol, the stress hormone, higher than it should be for longer than it should be. After 50, elevated cortisol doesn't just make you tired, it accelerates aging. Joints ache more, memory becomes foggy, and the heart works harder than necessary. Calm people aren't avoiding reality, they're reducing this constant internal alarm system. What's surprising is that stress often comes not from big events, but from how we respond to them. Two people can face the same problem. One tenses up, replays it all day, and carries it to bed at night. The other pauses, breathes, and handles it step by step. The second person's body stays safer, even if the situation is equally difficult. This difference matters more after 50 than at any other stage of life. Calm people don't rush their reactions. They don't argue with every thought. They let some things pass without engagement. That doesn't mean they care less. It means they choose where to spend their energy. And energy after 50 becomes one of the most valuable resources you have. Stress also steals presence. When the mind is always tense, the body never fully relaxes, even during rest. Calm allows real recovery. Muscles soften. Breathing deepens. The heart rate slows. These moments of calm act like small repairs, happening dozens of times a day. Over years, those small repairs add up to longer, healthier lives. This is why calm isn't just a personality trait. It's a survival strategy. After 50, reducing stress is not optional self-care. It's one of the strongest forms of longevity protection the body has. After 50, the nervous system becomes the silent conductor of everything you feel, think, and physically experience. It decides how fast your heart beats, how deeply you sleep, how well you digest food, and how quickly your body recovers from stress. Many people focus on muscles, joints, or organs, but forget that the nervous system controls them all. When it is overloaded, the entire body pays the price. The nervous system is designed to move between two states, activation and rest. In a healthy rhythm, the body handles a challenge and then returns to calm. But modern life keeps many people stuck in constant activation. Notifications, noise, worries, and emotional tension send nonstop signals of danger, even when there is none. After 50, the body loses some flexibility in switching back to rest, which is why calm people have a clear advantage. When the nervous system stays overstimulated, even small issues feel overwhelming. Sleep becomes lighter, waking happens earlier, and true rest disappears. Digestion slows or becomes uncomfortable. The immune system weakens, making recovery from illness longer. None of this happens overnight. It unfolds slowly, quietly, often mistaken for just getting older. In reality, it is the nervous system asking for relief. Calm people protect their nervous system in simple, almost invisible ways. They breathe slower and deeper without thinking about it. They don't rush every movement. They allow silence into their day. These habits send signals of safety to the brain, telling it that the body can stand down. Once that message is received, healing processes can begin. Blood pressure stabilizes. Hormones rebalance. Muscles release tension they've been holding for years. One of the most powerful changes after 50 is learning to pause before reacting. That pause may last only a few seconds, but it interrupts stress loops. Instead of immediate tension, the nervous system gets a chance to choose a calmer response. Over time, these pauses retrain the body. The baseline level of stress drops. Calm becomes the default rather than the exception. The nervous system also remembers patterns. Decades of urgency, people-pleasing, or emotional suppression can program the body to stay alert, even in safe environments. Calm people slowly rewrite those patterns. They give themselves permission to rest without guilt. They stop treating exhaustion as a badge of honor. They understand that recovery is not laziness, it's maintenance. After 50, this maintenance becomes essential. A regulated nervous system improves balance, reduces chronic pain, and sharpens mental clarity. It supports emotional resilience, making life's challenges feel manageable rather than threatening. Calm doesn't remove problems, but it changes how the body carries them. This is why calm people often look younger, move easier, and heal faster. Their nervous system isn't constantly under attack. It has room to restore, repair, and protect the body from within. Longevity after 50 isn't driven only by what you do. It's shaped by how safe your nervous system feels while you do it. After 50, calm reveals itself not as softness, but as strength that has been earned. It is no longer about avoiding difficulties or pretending everything is fine. Calm becomes the ability to remain steady when life pulls in many directions at once. People often mistake this steadiness for passivity, but in reality, it takes discipline, awareness, and self-respect. Calm is an active choice made again and again, especially when stress tries to take control. Calm people are not free from challenges. They still face health concerns, family responsibilities, financial pressure, and uncertainty about the future. The difference is how they carry these realities. Instead of tightening against life, they create space around problems. This space protects the body. Muscles stay softer, breathing stays deeper, and the heart doesn't race at every demand. Over time, this physical ease preserves energy and slows wear on the body. One of the strongest forms of calm after 50 is knowing what truly matters and what doesn't. Calm people stop reacting to everything. They don't chase every argument, every expectation, or every fear. This selectiveness is powerful. It reduces emotional overload and gives the nervous system fewer threats to process. With fewer internal battles, the body spends more time in repair mode instead of defense mode. Calm also strengthens decision-making. When the mind is not flooded with stress hormones, clarity improves. Choices around health, relationships, and daily habits become simpler. Calm people are more consistent not because they have more willpower, but because their bodies are not constantly drained. Consistency over years creates stability, and stability supports longevity. There is also a deep emotional strength in calm. After 50, many people carry unspoken grief for lost time, changing bodies, or unrealized dreams. Calm allows these feelings to exist without becoming overwhelming. Instead of suppressing emotions or being ruled by them, calm people acknowledge what is there and move forward gently. This emotional regulation reduces internal conflict, which directly benefits physical health. Calm people tend to age with more grace because they accept change instead of fighting it. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means working with reality rather than against it. This mindset lowers frustration and preserves mental energy. The body responds by staying more balanced. Blood pressure steadies. Sleep deepens. Recovery improves. These are not small outcomes. They are foundations of long life. Perhaps the most underestimated strength of calm is how it shapes daily moments. Calm turns ordinary routines into restoration. A quiet morning breath, an unhurried walk, a meal eaten without distraction. These moments tell the body it is safe. Safety is where healing happens. Over years, these calm signals accumulate, protecting the heart, brain, and immune system. After 50, life doesn't demand more effort. It demands wiser energy use. Calm teaches when to act and when to rest. It teaches that strength is not constant tension, but steady balance. This balance allows the body to last longer, function better, and feel more at ease with each passing year. Calm, in the end, becomes one of the most powerful tools for longevity, not because it removes life's weight, but because it teaches the body how to carry it.